What is up, everybody? I just realized I got to adjust my chair. Hey, that's better. It is Thursday. No show last night. Had to be rescheduled. We'll take care of that one the day before Thanksgiving, November 26th. That one will be Smallcraft US, Dylan, and Powderman Spirits. So that should be a great show. Tonight, however, we have two Northwoods whiskey nerds joining the ranks. Ryan, last season's points leader, had the most points through the season, had the most points through any of the seasons, actually. He dominated last season with the points, only to lose at the end. So he chose another member of the Northwoods Whiskey Nerds to be on the show with him. And that is another friend of mine, and he runs the YouTube channel Fast How To. So please, guys, if you're looking for cool home automation stuff or any techie stuff, interested in techie stuff, go check him out. His tagline is he makes the smart stuff easy, and I don't even remember what it is now, but it's good. We'll have him repeat his tagline when he comes on. But yeah, both friends of mine, both in the Northwoods Whiskey Nerds, my local whiskey group. So we'll see if we're still friends after the show. Who knows? But here they are. We got Ryan, the WhiskyDeke, and we got Jeff at Fast How To. How we doing, guys?
Good.
Good.
You had to say something about that tagline. I don't even remember what you guys honestly.
I make the smart stuff. I make the dumb stuff smart and the smart stuff easy, I think is what it is.
Yeah, there we go. That sounds right. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I had to think about it for a minute, but yeah. All right, guys. You guys got your samples open here in the glass. Got them airing out. Jeff, you seem to tell me that there's you're a little nervous about these samples because of the color.
Yeah, I just smelled the darkest one and it smelled like Band-Aids. So now I'm more nervous.
Don't be nervous. It's only whiskey.
Well, you guys were right. I know what that's not.
Yes, the best hint I can give everybody, even if you don't know what it is, you know what it isn't. So, but all right. While you guys are getting into sample number one, let's put that little guy up here. I am going to go through a little bit of roll call first off here. You guys go ahead, get your nose and taste into sample one. We got Whiskey Addict Mike's first comment in. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate you. Brian's not going to stick around to watch the show. He just wanted to pop in and say hi. He's got a work meeting tonight. Brian, turn it on at the work meeting. That'll be good. Caesar is here. These bourbons. Spicy's in the house. Thank you, Spiced. Thank you, Caesar. Caesar won't give me the thumbs up until he's entertained and made to laugh. So hopefully hopefully we can make him laugh here shortly. Jason Coates is here. Thank you, Jason. Appreciate you. Patty is here. How you doing, hon? Smoked by Ash Joe. Travis is here. How did I choose what you ordered for delivery? Oh, you want me to choose? Okay. I have no idea. Food. I'll go with food. Order food.
Well, what part of the country is he in? We can all get in on this.
He is in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Spicy already dropping the hints for everybody. And Donald Grants, thank you, sir. Appreciate you. How you doing, bud? All right, we're gonna try this out. StreamYard's giving me the option now to show the comments on the screen. Let me know if that's good or bad, guys. And as usual, what is everybody in the chat drinking tonight? I'd ask these two guys, but they're trying to figure that out. See, Eddie, this is dedication. We need to teach Brian dedication. You're working and watching. He could be working and watching. Just saying.
So, Jerm, you not only gave us something that is probably peated for the first sample, this thing is freaking hot too. This has got some, at least, or maybe it's just. I mean, I had a warm-up pour, but man,
I either know exactly what this is, or I'm going to be horribly wrong.
at first on the nose, I thought it might have been like a peated bourbon or a peated rye or something like that, and like then I took a sip and I was like, no, that's probably not it.
Okay.
I think I have this bottle behind me. I think, or I'm horribly wrong. But whatever it is, I do like it. So if this is actually a single, I can't wait to find out which one so that I can add it to my collection. Because I do like this one, Jerm.
We're going to timestamp this. How long are we in? 7 minutes and 20 seconds. We are timestamping this.
But the fact that Jeff liked one,
Mm-hmm.
all right. Mm-hmm.
Well, now that is a celebration whiskey if I've ever heard one. Congratulations not being on call. First time in well over a month. Spicy's drinking a lamp frog. For those of you who don't know, lamp frog is Lafroig. Myself, because I always try to drink something relatable to my guests, I am actually having the Great Northern Good Cop at the moment. Since this is a Northwoods Whiskey Nerds pick, and I have 2 Northwoods Whiskey Nerds on the show, that's what we're going with.
Should have worn your shirt, Jerm.
I should have. I didn't think about it until it was too late. Caesar is drinking a sour ale. All right. Where's it from, Caesar? But just think about all that money you're making, Travis. All that money to buy whiskey you can't drink because you're working.
It's unfortunate. Gotta get a job where you can drink.
Excellent. Nice. Hibiscus water.
I'd rather drink Lord.
Than hibiscus water?
Yes.
I've never had hibiscus water, but Malort is pretty bad, so. Pretty bad. All right. Is it, Deke, is it still super hot? Is it calmed down for you?
It's calmed down. Yeah, it's definitely calmed down after a few sips.
Yeah.
So now I have literally no idea what to guess for proof.
Dan, thank you for joining, sir. 3 wackos from Wiscoland.
Why we gotta be that?
Sorry about the Cubs, Dan.
Sorry about the Cubs. I don't think you are.
I know I never post on Instagram, and but for about a week after we beat, or actually at least until the postseason was over, after we beat the Cubs, it was a picture of me at the last game of like game 162 of 2008 when like CC threw a complete game to beat the Cubs, and then we all stayed and watched whatever game was on the Jumbotron to see if the Brewers were going to make the playoffs, and then they did. And my wife and I had a picture taken. There's literally somebody behind us holding up a sign in the crowd that says Jesus hates the Cubs. And so,
Outstanding.
that is my profile picture regularly on the
Excellent.
Facebooks.
Excellent. Jesus hates the Cubs. I can't imagine he doesn't hate the Cubs.
Doesn't everybody?
No, not everybody.
There's actually
Unfortunately,
several people in the group that are Packer and Cubs fans. So
We need to have a talk with some people.
Yeah. I used to have a friend that was like that, and he celebrated King Ralph Day, the John Goodman movie from like the early 90s, where he was a Packers and Cubs fan.
this is very true, Caesar.
Jesus hates Chicago.
Yeah.
I love Chicago. I just don't like their sports teams.
I'm a Blackhawks fan and a Sox fan, White Sox fan. But
I used to like Chicago, but the older I get, the more I hate all cities. Doesn't matter which one.
Yeah, you are a curmudgeon.
Right. I appreciate you using the $10 word instead of the $2 word, Jeremy.
Hey, that's what I'm good for. $10 words. Jason here has half of his priorities, right? You got it, Caesar. I don't know where they're going this year, but all right, guys, how we doing on this one? We getting close?
I'm ready to be terribly wrong if Deke is.
Okay. Whenever you're both ready. We're not rushing you.
I'm just still trying to figure out proof here.
This is probably incredibly accurate, Jason. Thanks, Joe. Appreciate that.
Sounds to me like Jason's family was kind of wealthy if they had cable all the way back in the 80s.
Couldn't tell you.
All right, I'm ready.
Ryan's ready. Jeff?
Yep.
Ready?
Ready as I'm gonna be.
All right. Here we go. I always start on the left side of my page. So, Jeff, you're going to go first.
Generic category is rye. Generic ABV is 50. Generic casting, new and used. Specific category is finished rye. Specific ABV is 50.5. Specific casting is new, finished in peated Scotch. The exact distillery is High West, and the exact bottle is their double rye finished in peated Scotch. And I'm either completely right or completely wrong, but that's my guess.
I used to have a bottle of that.
It's right behind me.
Oh.
All right, Ryan.
All right. Well, after I got on the palate, I changed up what I thought I had on the nose. So I actually did go single malt. Generic proof, I put 58. I put used. For specifics, I put single malt Scotch. I did 56.5 for specific. Casking, I went with ex-bourbon and sherry. And then I almost got, I don't know if it was sherry funk, but I got some funk on there. So I'm going to go with Glen Scotia and the SMWS bottling. I don't know if that SMWS bottling is peated or not, but.
All right. Good stuff, guys. Good guesses. Good guesses.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I like the right off the bat. We're very different from each other.
The numbness on my lips tells me
And
wrong.
and one of us is going to get casking, the other one's going to get proof, and then we're going to end up tied after all that.
After all of that. All right, guys, go ahead. Get into sample number 2. There's the answer to your cable in the 80s question, Jeff.
Well, yeah, we had cable in the 80s too, but like 88. This doesn't smell like anything after the last one.
No.
Doesn't smell like anything after the last one, they say. Both guys got water. I like it.
Water, coffee, back of my hand, all the stuff, Jerm.
All the things. Pulling
Even
out
give
all
some-
the tricks.
Some very mild cheese to try and pull the flavors out of my mouth in between.
Okay.
I was going to do crackers, but the starch turns to sugar in your mouth and you make your next pour a little sweeter. So.
Yep. Russell, thank you for joining. Yeah, we're moving through here. We're moving through.
I don't think I've ever had anything quite like this before.
Us Wisconsin guys don't fuck around.
Oh, and the Whiskey Shaman is here. Thank you, Randall. Spoke with Randall earlier today. Birthday boys in the house. Happy birthday, Corey. Thank you for coming on. Travis, I think since you're talking about food, then I would have to, my personal choice would be Mexican between those two options. Not a giant Indian food fan.
Taco Bell.
Ooh. I love the Barton. Jason, I like the Quail's Gate just a touch better than the Barton. All right. Well, while you guys are waffling over sample number 2, are you guys getting anything on the nose yet?
No.
It's astringent.
Okay.
The taste does remind me of something now.
Excellent.
Well, it doesn't remind me of Band-Aids or feet, so that's good.
No feet, no band-aids. Excellent.
Is there Irish somewhere here in this list, sir?
Yeah, it right after it's the next section after Scotch.
I feel like I should have printed this out on the old dot matrix tractor feed so I could just like hold up a 20-foot tall list of all your bottles.
Hold it up like one of those 80s comedy crime movies where let's take a look at this guy's rap sheet. And it's like,
Exactly. Yep. You got it. You got it. Yeah, with a bottle list like this, it could turn into a rap sheet, I suppose, depending on the night, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I have a feeling we're going to be very far apart on this one as well.
Yeah, see as how I got no idea what the hell this is. I mean, again, if it's a single malt, I'm interested because like it doesn't smell like a campfire and it doesn't taste like a Band-Aid.
There's a guess. He went with your astringent note and Irish combined and came up with that answer, and I can't really disagree with him for astringent Irish. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. We do not love Taco Bell.
What's wrong with Taco Bell?
A lot.
No, come on.
A lot.
Whatever. I don't like authentic Mexican. I went to the authentic Mexican place in town. Like this is many years ago. I think it's actually changed hands now, but I went there and they asked if I wanted hot sauce, and I said yes, and they gave me ketchup packets.
Mm. Can't stop, won't stop, Spice. See, Jason agrees. He knows. This guy knows. He just knows.
No. Give me a couple chalupas and a Baja Blast, and I'm good.
Oh, Donald, speak to me.
You know what the best thing about Baja Blast is, Jeremy?
No, because that I think that's putrid.
Add tequila to it.
Why would you? Well, first of all, what kind of tequila?
I don't care. It's soda.
Mm.
It makes it margarita-esque.
I mean, I guess I could see that. I wouldn't want to ruin any good tequila with that.
No, like Sauza Silver or something.
Ooh,
Nothing
Jesus.
good. Yeah, not 1942 or some fancy nonsense. Just something cheap, Corvo Silver, whatever.
You're twisting the screws on Caesar here.
Caesar's a tequila nerd, I guess.
Yeah. A very good one. A steward of agave, if you will.
Mm.
I prefer mezcal.
Hey, yeah, that works too. Still agave.
I will tell you guys what kind of tequilas I have here then. Because
No.
I think I already named both of them.
Jason, that was Livewire. Voltage is like the purple one with ginseng and shit in it.
In what? Tequila?
Mountain Dew.
Yeah, Mountain Dew. So Mountain Dew, here's the thing. like I'm a Mountain Dew purist. I love Mountain Dew. Regular fucking green Mountain Dew, right?
Only the regular one. Don't give me any of that weird shit. I don't
Right.
want Code Red. I don't want none of.
I don't mind some of the other ones. Just don't call it Mountain Dew. Just be Pepsi Cola Company's Code Red. That's it. That's all you don't call it Mountain Dew because it isn't Mountain Dew anymore.
Well, so what are your thoughts on wild cherry Pepsi?
It's a flavored Pepsi. It still tastes Pepsi. It just has added flavor.
It tastes like somebody spilled NyQuil in it.
Flavored Mountain Dews are still Mountain Dew with flavor.
Yeah, but
added.
it doesn't taste anything like Mountain Dew. I don't
some of them do. Like some of them, there's so much flavor you can't tell.
Yeah,
and obviously a cola is going to be way heavier on flavor than a light citrus soda like Mountain Dew is to begin with.
But like
So
wild cherry Pepsi is like so sweet. It's like syrupy. Like it's
Pepsi
like
in general. I think Pepsi in general is a overly sweet syrupy soda. I prefer Coke over Pepsi for sure.
I prefer Coke as a mixer if I'm just gonna have a glass of soda for whatever stupid reason. Pepsi, but yeah, cherry Coke just like that hits better than. Thanks, dude.
Damn, Caesar.
I'm not even from the Midwest.
I mean, I think we could have put on our thickest
Surge.
Northwoods accents if we really wanted to.
Y'all remember Surge?
I don't have. Yeah, I remember those.
Surge it's carbonated ecto cooler and it's delicious.
It was delicious, actually. I drank a really unhealthy amount of Surge.
Well, if you want to talk about drinking a bunch of unhealthy stuff, Jeremy, did you guys have Jolt here?
We did.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. We did have Jolt Cola here.
I grew up drinking Jolt back home. Yeah.
I never thought it was tasty, but I don't think you really drink it for the taste.
No,
No, you didn't. You didn't. You drank it because it predated energy drinks. Like
Caesar, I agree. Cherry Pepsi is the better cherry flavored cola. Y'all remember Jones soda?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if they're still around.
Jones they're definitely still around. They've got a clear cream soda that's amazing.
Oh, cream soda is so good.
My favorite is red cream soda. Can you, man? You gotta have bigger sample bottles. I'm almost to the bottom of this one, and I can't.
Do you like this one too?
I kind of do, but I don't have anything written down yet.
Oh shit! You better get on it. That's because we're Midwest debating about whose pop is better. First of all, is it pop or soda?
Soda.
I'm from New York. It's soda.
It is soda because pop is your dad.
Not if you're from California.
Well, there's a lot of weird things that go on in California.
Well, I know, but if you're in California and you ask them for soda, they bring you soda water. Like it's not.
Yeah,
they're so weird out there. Who drinks soda water? Like, who drinks it?
Spicy Fresca is my preferred, non-caffeinated soda.
I'll go with that. That's not bad.
I
like root beer
for tab though, so I'm not completely that.
I was going to say cream soda or root beer for a non-caffeinated or birch beer. I don't know if you've ever had birch beer.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
Wait a minute. What do serial killers drink? Soda water?
No, they drink the milk out of the bottom of the Fruit Loops.
I mean,
oh, wrong kind of cereal. Sorry. Never mind. They're always yelling at me at work that my jokes don't land.
But do they love soda water or are they just drinking it because of the gout? Joe, you can answer that.
Don't they make pills for that?
They do, and I don't think they work overly great.
Hopefully, I will never let you know.
Right?
I have no idea what the hell this is.
And Dan, I'm not going to find your comment to highlight it, but to comment on your great Midwestern debate. There is only one great Midwestern debate, and is it a casserole or a hot dish?
It's a casserole, goddammit. Knock it off with this hot dish shit.
It's a bubbler.
A what now? Oh, you're talking about a water fountain.
Bubbler or water fountain? Yeah, those are the things.
When I first moved here, and I heard I was in a gas station waiting in line, and I heard somebody ask the cashier where the nearest time machine was. I about shit my pants. I had no idea what that was.
Oh, try being on vacation outside of Wisconsin, and your dad going around to people when you're a kid asking for where a time machine was. Yeah, in like California or somewhere.
Did they tell me his car go 88 miles an hour?
Yeah.
Did he end up in the bin or what?
No. He explained, like, when people gave him the funny look, like, the place where you get money out of. They're like an ATM. It's like, yeah, time machine. TYME. Take your money everywhere.
No, it was an ATM as far back as I can remember in New York.
Yeah, I think it's only hot dish in Minnesota, honestly, and they're a bunch of gray ducks anyway.
Thanks, Caesar. We got him. We got him, guys.
Jerm, I got no clue what the fuck this is, dude.
Just write it down. You know what it isn't, right?
Why? For sure, I know what it isn't, but
there you go.
There's still several things to choose from that I'm probably still going to guess wrong. Remember, my goal for this show is to get 1 point.
1 point. Spiky,
That's
this is
goal.
Not a debate. This is not a debate. This is just wrong. That's wrong.
I don't want to get whitewashed. That's all. That's my goal. I'm not expecting to win. I'm not even hoping to win. I just don't want to get whitewashed.
That makes me curious. Does anybody come on expecting to win this one?
Not me, anyway. I mean, the points leader from last season, maybe,
I mean, I don't expect to win any week, and I don't know what the hell happens. Although, I don't know if you saw my comments in the private chat, Jerm, but I think I'm going down.
What? How did I miss? What?
I think you'd be all right, Deke.
Uh-oh.
As long as you keep your samples in order, I think you'll be all right.
Well, right, but I was like, oh yeah, this is not nearly as high proof as it was before, so I lowered my guesses. I changed everything.
I get what. Okay. In the middle of writing your guesses down, you did that. Okay. Well, you'll be all right.
That's all right. My stuff was so wrong anyway, Deke, I'm pretty sure. Because right after I got done reciting all of that, like as I was halfway through telling Jerm what all of my guesses were, like my lips and my gums started to get very numb. And I'm like, there's no way this is only 100 proof. Spilled their hot dish at the stop and go light outside the quick.
If that's not the most Wisconsin sentence I've ever seen.
No, he forgot the time machine. Stopped at the Quick Trip for looking for a time machine. I actually hate Quick Trip, by the way. Can't stand it.
Evil empire.
No, there's a very specific reason.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. You hate the post office. Actually, no, it's the UPS. I don't remember.
All of those, but no, the thing that irritates me about Quick Trip is that every single one of their doors is power assist.
Oh.
All of them. Every last one. So frustrating. Because they're harder to open and close.
I can see how that would be incredibly frustrating.
Well, all right. So to be fair, like, I don't know, it was probably 6 or 7 years ago, maybe. And so I used to have a Raptor, right? Big, tall, whatever, like
Yeah.
running boards about this big, right? And it's wintertime in Wisconsin. And I go to get out of the Raptor and I slip off the running board and the driveway is of course covered in ice. And so I slipped and I fell and I landed and I pinned my arm like this underneath me in the driveway. And ever since then, every so often, like this tendon or ligament or whatever here, every once in a while, if I bump it wrong, it's just this shooting pain. It makes me like howl, right? And like that's, I don't know, for almost 50 years, that's how I've been opening doors, right? There's a door that swings open, I walk up to it and I, push my arm against it to open it. And the quick trip doors, every one of them require a whole bunch more effort to open than a regular door. And so every so often I'll bump into them to open them up. And it just makes me howl and it just, yeah.
You could use the handicap button.
That would make way too much sense. You know
Yeah.
me.
Uh-huh. All right, how we doing on sample 2, guys? We got our guesses ready?
Now that I've just told the entire internet that I'm crippled.
Well, I don't think you had to tell them. I'm pretty sure they figured it out.
No, I meant physically, not mentally.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
I'm ready.
Ryan is ready.
I am. Yeah, well, you're starting with Ryan, right? By the time you get done with him,
I am starting with Ryan. Yeah.
if you're in a rush, by the time you get done with him, I'll be ready.
All right. Well, Ryan.
All right.
Let's do it.
I went single malt again. I went 62 ABV. Used casking. Again, single malt Scotch. I almost went rye with this one, honestly. There was a note that I get out of Great Northern malted rye that I almost went with that. But single malt Scotch, specific proof 60.1. For specific cask, I went ex-sherry only. And then distillery and bottle, I went with the Aberlour Abuna.
Excellent. Okay. All right, Jeff. You ready?
Yeah. So some of these, I don't know enough about these to have answers for all of it, I guess. But so generic category, I'm going with single pot still. Generic ABB 46. Generic casking, I'm guessing new. I don't know a whole lot about Irish. I don't know if they even age it new or used. Specific category Irish, Irish single pot. Specific ABB, I'll go up to 48. Specific casting again is new. Exact distillery is whoever does the spots. I don't, and the exact bottle is green spot. And those are probably all completely wrong. So hopefully number 3 is the one where I get a point.
The one that looks like apple juice.
Yes.
The one that looks like apple juice.
The only one that I thought was actually going to be a single malt. Like number 1 was so dark. I was like, oh, this has got to be a bourbon. Like I got one. And then I smelled it. And I think I'm wrong about everything I said there too. But we'll see.
We'll see. We'll see how it pans out. All right. Go ahead. Get your noses and tastes into sample number 3. I don't know. I'm not picky. All right. Ooh. So I have moved on to Great Northern. Well, let's see if I can figure it out. Great Northern Bad Cop.
Bad Cop.
And man, they're so wildly different for being like brother and sister, pretty much. Twins, if you will.
What are the comments on your bottles, Germ?
Oh. On Bad Cop, it says selfie. And on Good Cop, it says keep going, be all in.
Yeah, neither of those are mine.
They both look like my writing, actually.
Okay.
Huh?
Selfie, I would have thought was Michael.
Maybe.
What, you guys write on the bottles or something?
Yeah, so Great Northern, this is good to say. Great Northern always puts a small little label on their bottles.
Yeah.
And it is a batch number, bottle number, distiller. And then they always do a handwritten comment on the bottom of it. And so when we bottled this, we're like, I want to keep that going. Like, I love those little handwritten comments because there's been some really, really funny ones out of all the Great Northerns that I've purchased. So we had a session when we did put the tater stickers on it. Ryan, his wife, my friend Michael Tuma, and myself all sat down at Richard's and hand wrote every single one of these while we put the Good Cop, Bad Cop stickers on them.
Yeah, I know Michael. He's been over. He owns Peregrine. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I mean, I've got Good Cop and Bad Cop. I just never paid that close attention to the stickers, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey, speaking of stickers, I still have that sticker with your mug on it that I grabbed from Richard's when I was over there.
Oh, you got a actual sticker?
Yeah, with a picture of you on it from the Zach is putting on the bottles. Yeah, it's in the kitchen next time you stop by. It was here last time, but you forgot to take it with you.
Oh, I didn't know I was supposed to take it.
Well, yeah, but you guys woke up at like, I don't know, dark 30 or whatever. Like I was.
Yeah, that was a rough night. I didn't drive when we left your house.
No, the night wasn't rough. The morning was rough. The night was great.
I will do so, Joe. Hot lettuce.
Lettuce? Is there a story there?
There is a story there, and we're not going to share it here.
Why not?
Just some stories aren't for sharing.
All right, well, come to the next poker night and you can tell it there.
Mountain Dew. Taco Bell introducing Mountain Dew hot lettuce.
That sounds terrible. That sounds worse than whatever this is.
Oh yeah. All right. All right. While you guys are going through that, I'm going to play the Richards ad here.
Dick pics.
Get your dick pics, everybody. Come up to Richards Liquors. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Richards Liquors. Probably the best liquor store in the state. If you guys come to Wisconsin for any kind of vacation, travel plans, anything like that, et cetera, please do not leave the borders without stopping at Richards. Let him know the Germ sent you over from the Blind Sample Showdown. He'll probably give you a thumbs up. Also, if you don't get enough of me, you can check me out at the BWF Podcast, Bourbon with Friends, anywhere where you can listen to podcasts at. Brian, Martin, myself. If you get into a couple older episodes, Adrian, Brian, and Martin. Joe sometimes pops on with us. He's our editor. And yeah, it's a good conversation with usually have a pretty cool guest on, some kind of distiller or blender or owner or something. And yeah, it's a good time. So go check it out. Bourbon with Friends podcast on YouTube, BWF podcast on Instagram. Search for them anywhere where you listen to podcasts at. Check it out. Thanks, guys.
I have no idea what this is, Jim, but it's awful.
That's awful.
It's awful.
It happens. Not everything is for everybody.
Facts.
Is it a hate crime, though?
No, he's
I
white.
don't think it quite rises to the level of a hate crime, no. I mean, if I went somewhere and this was all they had, or like if my choice was like this or like Bone Stock Jack Daniels, like maybe I would pick this, but like it, I don't know.
Not your cup of tea.
No, sir.
That's all right.
Yeah, I mean, some people, usually people in the comments, are so picky they don't even like Malort. I mean,
Oh, I love Malort. Malort is my favorite.
same.
Ooh. Oh.
I did a pull straight from the bottle on an after show after I beat Marshall last year.
Well, you know what I warmed up with tonight?
Malort.
Clive McGregor.
Oh. Oh. That actually may be worse than Malort.
Can't say I've had that one.
You're not
Don't.
missing anything.
Don't. I'm
What is that? Like $23 for a handle of blended scotch?
17.
17 for a handle of
Yeah.
blended scotch.
Yeah.
So
The only reason I know that is because there's a running gag between me and a buddy. For my wedding, he brought me a handle of Clive McGregor, and so every time we go to a party or some event at one another's house, we pass the same handle of Clive McGregor unopened back and forth.
Ew.
yeah, I have a bottle called, I think it's Black Bull. It's a blended scotch, and it is like all grain, and it's not old, and it is awful.
Mm.
Like even some of like the 20+ year grain scotches I've had are not my cup of tea.
I'm not a fan of grain whiskeys from Scotland.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of grain whiskey, period. But yeah, that one.
For Halloween, somebody actually every year Halloween they close down 8 or 10 blocks in town here on one particular road, and just thousands and thousands of children flood the street. And I've got several friends that live in that strip that gets closed down, and so every year they, hand out literally hundreds of pounds of candy, but they go to one another's houses afterwards because it ends at like 7:30 or 8 o'clock. And this year it was on a Friday, especially. So they'd go to one another's houses and bring coolers of beer and bottles of whiskey and this, that, whatever. And if you're one of the guys stopped at my friend's house and brought a bottle of Johnny Walker Blue, it was better than I remember it last time I had it. But
Yeah, Johnny Walker Blue is not a bad bottle. It's too expensive, but
Yeah. I feel like most Johnny Walkers, even though there's grain scotch in there, there's not a lot. So the malt really comes through on just about any of them, where you get to your cheaper blends, like whether it's Clan McGregor, Black Bull, or some of the other ones. Like if it's all grain like if it's majority grain, they're just awful to me.
Yeah. So for me, Johnny Walker Blue is more about the because generally speaking, what happens is it's a group of guys, 5 guys, 4 guys, 6 guys, whatever. They get together for a weekend and they're like, oh, let's get a really nice bottle of whiskey, and they buy a Johnny Walker Blue. They all pitch in, spend $200 on this bottle, then they drink it for the weekend and they have the greatest time. Like they just have a great time for the weekend, and it's memories all the time. Well, whatever. You get what I'm saying is it's the stigma of that bottle, the Johnny Walker Blue label, is more of the memories and the time that they had versus how good the whiskey actually was.
Yeah, but what kind of friends is it exactly that you have where one bottle of whiskey can last a weekend?
None. No. Yeah.
Just checking.
Shit, you've seen me come to your house for the night. I bring cases.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. True story. What'd you bring that first time? Like 3 cases?
3 cases. Yeah.
Yeah, that cab driver thought that was some funny shit. Germ taking a cab back to the hotel, comes out the front door of my house carrying 3 cases of whiskey.
That is a hilarious statement.
In like the legal definition of vodka, like colorless, odorless, tasteless.
Yeah, distilled to 190 proof down.
Yeah, according to the TTB, right?
Yeah. Or I don't think it's distilled to 190. I think it's distilled above 160. But it might be. I don't remember.
That's like
I don't like vodka, so I don't pay attention to it.
It's like saying I've had some really good aged White Lightning.
So
they removed that language.
Can be good.
What do we, Jeff? You're not liking this one, Ryan. What do you think of this one?
It's not bad. It's not my favorite.
Okay.
Yeah, it's growing on me, like kind of like a mold. Yeah, like the slower I drink it, the better it gets.
There you go. All right.
You know what? Let me add a little bit of water to it. Maybe that'll. Oh, that's too much. There we go.
So I am ready, by the way, whenever you are, Jeff.
Aged potato vodka. So
Really crushable? What the hell does that mean?
means you can drink the shit out of it.
I see. Sorry, I don't speak. Jason must be significantly younger than me.
No, probably not. Actually, I know he's not significantly younger. He is younger, but not by much.
Oh man, I don't know what the hell that is, but you add some water to this one? Woo-hoo.
Comes alive?
Yeah, suddenly I kind of like it now.
Ah, all right. Magic of water. Ryan says he's ready. You got your guesses down yet, Jeff? Because we're starting with you.
No.
I got nothing.
Blank.
This freaking guy.
Hey, we got off to a quick start at least. I was trying to buy time for later.
Mm-hmm.
Well, everybody talked shit about how quick we were going, so we slowed down and started talking about casseroles and Mountain Dew.
Mm-hmm.
But now we're getting mad, right?
You see what happens when you talk about how fast we're going? We get off topic.
I don't know. The greatest show you ever did, Germ, was when I think it was season 1 when somebody was like an hour plus late and we just talked about 80s cartoons.
That was
in the chat.
That was Martin's second round, and it was Duckworth 2 hours late.
So my son is 2 years old.
Yeah.
And I've got him watching all the 80s cartoons, dude. The OG Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
And like today, I walk in the kitchen, he's sitting at the island with his tablet, and he's watching like the OG Tom and Jerry. Like, yeah, all the old 80s stuff that we grew up with. Like that's
great.
So you're significantly older than people in the chat, but yet you have a 2-year-old.
My wife is 10 years my junior, so that helps. But yes, I have a 2-year-old.
He's not significantly older.
I just feel significantly older, Jeremy. How about that?
That actually is probably more accurate. Oh.
All you freaking millennials and your crushable whiskeys.
Yeah, no, I am.
And Jason is actually older than I am.
I am far, far away from a millennial. That's for damn sure.
I'm not too far away, but I am
What
not.
year does millennial start again?
80.
80?
Yeah, anything from like 78 to like 82 is considered kind of like the zennials or
4 years, really? That's all?
just it's kind of like in between generations.
Okay, well, I'm vintage. I'm pre-78. So.
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh, I forgot to tell you guys.
What are you telling us?
I'm pouring something else that I didn't have out on the table here, but Virginia Distilling's new Brewers Coalition. This one is the Black Gold beer from Central Waters. They took their single malt and finished it in the barrels from Central Waters, Wisconsin brewery. And it is absolutely fantastic.
It is fantastic. I got that same bottle.
It's so good.
Yeah, and I got the Goose Island just to compare it to.
Okay.
I know you got something else, but
well, I already had the Goose Island.
Oh, it kicks the shit out of the Goose Island. The Goose Island,
oh, for sure.
Honestly, not very good.
Yeah. The other one I got was the Boulevard one.
I've had their barrel-aged stouts too. I've had all of them.
Yep, they're pretty good.
Central Waters is always my first stop because they're open super early, and they're always my first stop when I'm doing like a day trip out to Point Rapids, Plover area for a
what do
day.
you do in Rapids when you make a day trip?
I go to Richard's Liquor.
Richard's Liquors.
Yeah. All right, Jeff, you getting your guesses down here?
Sure, dude.
Dude.
I'm going to be completely wrong, but
hey, you know what? It's all right. If you don't think you're wrong, just ask your wife. She'll tell you you're wrong.
You got that right. I think she's watching this. I'm going to hear her scream in a minute.
Yeah, Mike, right on. Spot on, dude. They do fantastic whiskey, and I love that they keep their prices very, very reasonable.
It's the whole reason I got 2 bottles was like free shipping for over $100, and so I added a bottle, and it's like so literally that Goose Island cost me like $35 because
right. Yeah, it was like 70 something bucks for the one bottle shipped, and if you added the second one, it was like $30 more. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty good, wasn't it, Jason? That was fed right to me.
Well, speaking of Goose Island, have you guys been there? Did you guys see what the releases are for their Bourbon County stouts?
One's Parker's Heritage, right?
Yep, Parker's Heritage is one of them. A double barrel Heaven Hill bottled and bond stout is another one. Like I want all of these. Another one is a chocolate praline stout.
Yeah, that one sounds good.
Cherry's Jubilee stout sounds really good too.
Yeah.
Like I want to hunt down all of it. Like that's yeah. For the first time on Black Friday, I'm actually going to go chasing after those things. I'm not a beer guy.
They're just so freaking expensive, like $13 to $20, but like the ones that are like $40 for a single bottle of beer, I'm like, I just can't do it.
Have you had one?
I have not.
Oh, that's
So-
why.
They're good. Well, because
Like
you
the
could.
ones,
I mean,
the
you
ones
could.
that are good, like they're really good. Like,
You could
they
look
did-
at what is it? Samuel Adams Utopias. That's like $250 for a bottle.
Yeah, but that's also like over 100 proof.
No, it's not. It's only 27%.
Is it?
Yeah. It's still beer. It just climbs in proof. And so it's still like a 10% beer, 8% beer that they barrel for 20 years.
All right, I'm
And
going to
it
the next
climbs.
bottle share at Jeff's.
It's good, man. It's good stuff. It's more like it drinks more like a brandy than it does a beer for sure.
Yeah, this one is this is a 2021 Utopias,
Yep.
and it is 28% ABV. Yeah, it's pretty tasty. Festival actually had one a couple weeks ago here in town. It was $2.49.
And 250 right there. All right, guys,
Yeah, I got mine. I'm ready to be wrong again.
let's do it. Let's see how wrong you are. And we're gonna start with you, Jeff.
Generic category, single malt. Generic ABV, 54.54. Generic casking, new and used. Specific category, Scotch. Specific ABV, it went up a little bit to 54.5. Specific casking is new and sherry. And I don't know shit about Scotch, so Brook-Lottie for the distillery, and I have no idea what the bottle is. I just literally threw a dart. So
Throw dart. All right, Ryan, what do you got?
I also went single malt. I went 59 ABV. I went all used. Mostly just because of the color. Like I was getting some new notes on that, but I went used. I did go American single malt though. I went 57 for specific proof. I went ex-bourbon only. And then just because of the sheer odds, I went Lost Lantern and I went Copperworks.
well, wait, but Lost Lantern's not a distillery.
I went Copperworks and their Lost Lantern bottling. How
I knew what he meant. All right. We got them in, guys. We got all the guesses down.
All right, now I'm going to pour something that I like.
Jeff, I am happy to report to you that you did score more than 1 point.
Mission accomplished. I'm happy.
There you go.
I can die happy.
All right. So, as usual, out of the 3 samples, did you guys have a favorite sample? Ryan? Sample number 2?
2.
Sample number 2 was both your favorites. All right. Perfect.
Yeah.
Then we will start with sample number 2. All right, guys. Are you ready for the big reveal?
Always.
All right. Sample number 2. Jeff, you said single pot still. Ryan, you said single malt. Ryan, you're going to take a point there. It is a single malt.
I can't wait to find out what this is.
Jeff, you said 46% for your generic ABV. Ryan, you were considerably higher at 62%. However, both of you were wrong. There's no points there. It is actually 57.8 is the actual ABV. Jeff, you said generic casking was new. Ryan, you said used. Jeff, you're going to take a point on that. It is new casking. Jeff, you said Irish single pot still for your specific category. Ryan, you said Scottish single malt. No points there. It is an American single malt.
Really?
57.8% or 115.6 proof was the exact. Jeff, you said 48%. And Ryan, you said 60.1. So no points on that. Jeff, you stuck with your new guess of new casking and got to point. Ryan, you said sherry exclusively. So no point for you on that. Distillery and bottle. Jeff, you said whatever distillery makes green spot. So no point there, even if you did get it. But that distillery would be the Middleton Distillery. It is one of the biggest distillery. Actually, I think it is the biggest distillery in the world.
Thank you.
And then you said green spot was the exact bottle. It is not Middleton Distillery or green spot, so no points there. Ryan, you said Abelor Abana, I think is how you pronounce that. I'm not 100% certain. But no, that is not correct. It is actually a Lost Lantern bottling of Whiskey Del Bach. This is an unsmoked Whiskey Del Bach. I will read you the little stats here, and you'll be shocked to hear that this is an unsmoked malt, and they usually mesquite smoke. And it is 11 months old. It's not even a year old. It is
Can I get this?
You might still be able to get this.
All right, let's talk. I want to know all that.
Right on. But good whiskey.
11 months old? Seriously?
11 months old.
Wow.
I feel like I could make that in my basement. 11 months.
Uh-huh. All right. So the total for that one is 2-1 in favor of Jeff.
All right, that is the first time I am going to be in the lead all night long, I'm sure of it.
All right. We'll move to sample number 1. And I want to remind everybody in the chat, I want to remind you, Jeff, that at 7 minutes and 20 seconds, Jeff stated, and I quote, "I like this one."
Yes, I did.
All right. Excellent. I love that. I love that he said that. Because he then guessed a rye whiskey. Ryan, you guessed a single malt whiskey. Ryan, you're going to take a point. It is a single malt whiskey.
Like I said, I'm either totally right or totally wrong.
Jeff, you said at 50%. Ryan, you said at 58%. Both of you guys are way off.
It's way
high. I will reveal the proof at specific.
Yeah, it's way higher. Yeah.
No, so no points on generic ABV or proof for you guys. Jeff, you said new and used. Ryan, you said used. No points there for either of you. It is new and new only. Jeff, you said finished rye for specific. Scottish single malt for you, Ryan. No points there. It is an American single malt. Specific ABV proof. Jeff, you said 50.5. Ryan, you said 56.5. The actual ABV of this bottle is 74.5%. Or 149 proof.
That explains why my lips and
that would explain why your shit was tingling.
yeah. Well, no, like Germ, I'm not even kidding. It wasn't even tingling. Like as I was halfway through reading that shit off, it literally felt like I just got home from the fucking dentist.
It's
like I was like as I'm reading this off, I got halfway through and I'm like, I am so wrong.
This bottle is so hot. I put a ton of water. I put like 7 milliliters of water in an ounce of this to bring it down to a very nice proof.
Is this bottle still available? Please
no,
say yes.
Absolutely not.
God damn it.
Okay, so specific casking, Jeff, you said new and an ex-peated barrel, which is a wonderful guess. I really do enjoy that guess. Ryan, you said ex-bourbon and sherry. However, no points there for either of you. It is new and new only. Jeff, you went for a bottle shot right off the bat. You thought this was the High West Double Rye finished in a ex-peated Scotch barrel. It is not that bottle. Ryan, you said a Glen Scotia from SMWS. It is another Lost Lantern. It is from Boulder Spirits. So the distillery guess would have been acceptable at Vapor Distillery or Boulder Spirits. I would have taken either. And it is their peated Colorado single malt whiskey.
And this is no longer
100%
available.
peated. No, this one's no longer available. 100% peated Scottish malt, distilled here in Colorado, aged here in Colorado, and bottled at a whopping 74.5%. This was a single cask available from Lost Lantern in 2022.
That might honestly just be the highest proof thing that I have ever drank that was not White Lightning.
This thing is wild hot.
Dude, it was wild good is what it was. I mean,
I'm
seriously.
really happy to hear that you liked it, because that's, I mean, for all practical purposes, that's
So-
peated single malt.
I
So-
liked it a lot, but like what frustrates me about it and like almost makes me angry is it's very similar to like these whiskey advent calendars where you get to try all of these crazy things and then you find out that like they're unobtainium, right? It's like, wow, that's amazing. I'd love to have a bottle of that in my collection. Oh yeah, sorry, you're fucked. Like it hasn't been available for 5 years, right?
I've been known to do that to a few people.
One thing I will say is look for American single malt and look for it aged in new casking, because it's probably the new casking that you're liking.
Well, so who was that distillery again, Jerm? I'm sorry, I didn't write that down.
Boulder Spirits. That'll be what the label says. The actual distillery name is Vapor Distillery, but if you look for Boulder Spirits, you'll find it.
Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. All right, so that ends sample number 1 at a score of 0-1 in favor of Ryan. So we are at a score after 2 samples of 2-2.
I'm not setting any records tonight.
Not
sounds like a
setting the
hockey
records
game.
tonight. All right.
Entering
so
the
moving
third
on.
period now?
Huh?
Third period?
Third period. Yep.
We
Third
got a
sample,
hockey score,
third
yeah.
period. All right. So now this one you guys were actually very close on your guesses with. You were very in the same vein. Both of you guys said generically it's a single malt, and you're both correct. You're both going to get a point there. It is a single malt. Jeff, you said 54%. Ryan, you said 59%. You are going to take a point on that, Ryan. It is actually 59.8%. or 119.6 proof. And if my guessers are in the chat, they'll know what this is. Jeff, you said new and used for casking. Ryan, you said used only. Ryan, you're going to take a point on that. It is used and used only. Jeff, you said Scottish single malt. Ryan, you said American single malt. Ryan, you are going to take a point on that. It is American single malt.
Congratulations, Ryan.
You, however, dropped your proof to 57%. Jeff, you came up just a shade to 54.5. Again, we are at 59.8 is the actual. So no points there. Jeff, you said new and sherry, which is an excellent guess because there is a finish on it. Ryan, you said ex-bourbon only, so no points there. It is actually finished in a Sauternes cask, so dessert wine or white wine would have worked.
Should have known. Put a Sauternes barrel.
Jeff, you said Bruichladdich. Didn't matter what bottle. It is not Bruichladdich. Ryan, you said Copperworks and a Lost Lantern bottling. It is actually a Cedar Ridge quintessential finished in a Sauternes cask.
Wow.
Congratulations, Ryan.
So that ends that sample at 1-4 in favor of Ryan. So total at the end 3-6. Ryan, you are not setting the records this time.
I am just very
Well-
happy that I did not get 0. I met my goal. So
You
So-
did better than not getting 0. You got 3, and you got 2 on one sample. So
but then I got 0 on another one. So
yeah, it's all right.
I will say I was definitely worried after the first sample when I went from what I was actually drinking to my warm-up pour. And so my guesses were all across the board for that one. I mean, I would have never gotten anywhere close to that actual proof for 74.5 or whatever it was.
yeah,
Well,
that was.
Yeah, I mean,
that was
that is definitely the
ridiculous.
hottest whiskey I've ever had.
Same. Previously, the hottest whiskey that I can recall ever having was 136, and that was a Garrison Brothers Cowboy from like 2019 or 2020 or something.
I've got a Jack Daniel's rye that's 140.7, I think, and I've had other ones like in the 143, 145 range, but never anything this hot.
That was really good. I'm
Yeah, it was.
supremely disappointed that it's no longer available.
Whatever
They still make it. They still make stuff. So
whatever the first 2 samples, just the fact that I guess sherry on both of those. So the fact that I was getting so much fruit off of those samples, like I can't, like, those are like some of the best American single malts aged exclusively in new barrels that I've ever had.
yeah, they do it. I prefer used barrels as well, but there is places out there that can pull off new barrel and do it well.
Yeah, I literally thought, like, if the third sample was new oak, I could have seen that. I did not think that the first 2, I could have sworn there was sherry on both of those. So much fruit, and then of course the sauternes really threw me off.
Yeah.
Well, I was hoping for one of 2 things, Jerm, and you delivered. Right. The first thing I was hoping for was, 3 bourbons or ryes, because that would have been.
That'd have been your wheelhouse.
I thought going into it anyway that would have been more enjoyable or a little easier for me, right? So that was one thing I was hoping for. The other thing I was hoping for was 3 things that were completely off the rails for me personally, but that I would like them. And you delivered on number 2, so I really appreciate that. I'm like I said, I'm supremely disappointed that the hazmat bottle is not available, but I will certainly look up that distillery and find something from them. And that Lost Lantern bottle, I think I need one of those too. So
Yeah, that one might actually still be around.
thank you so much. Thank you.
What is that? Still box. So that was a 2024 single cask. That one may still be available.
Okay.
One of my mods drop a link to Jeff's YouTube channel, Fast How To, please.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, for anybody that's a nerd, I feel free to drop by. I mean, you gotta be kind of a hardcore nerd, but
You were juicing citrus. That sounds, I'm not sure I want to know what that sounds like, actually. But
Do you
how
talk
you doing,
about
John? Thank you for joining.
Jeff? Do you talk about how to do spreadsheets? Because that would be about my level of nerdiness.
no, I do not. Most of it is about home automation and smart home stuff. So
Okay.
I very generically say what your channel's about. So I mean, if you want to do a little bit more in depth of a description, you by all means, please go ahead.
it's mostly about an open source product called Home Assistant, which if you use like Samsung Smart Things or If This Then That or Apple HomeKit, right? Like it's a competitor to that, but it's completely free, and it's community developed, right? Being that it's open source, so it supports everything. You can add HomeKit devices to it. You can add Samsung devices to it, all kinds of stuff. So I've got thermostat, lighting, security cameras with artificial intelligence, like object detection, motion sensors, door open close sensors, temperature sensors, water leak detection, which actually did save our ass this spring. We had an issue with one of the hose bibs on the outside of the house that had froze up. And so when the HVAC guy opened it up, it actually leaked inside the house. And luckily, the plumbing for it was underneath the kitchen sink. So it leaked under there, and my water leak detector, of course, caught that and shut off the water main, which was nice. So we didn't fill the kitchen with water. But yeah, so if you're interested, it's all that kind of stuff, and storage, like network attached storage for your house, because of course I do a lot of video editing, so I've got terabytes and terabytes of video files. Jeremy, you might be interested in that, but yeah, so I certainly don't want to monopolize this with it, but if any of that sounds interesting, stop by, check it out. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, I will say that.
Go ahead, Ryan.
I was gonna say the fast how-to. I thought it was gonna be like handyman type stuff, and like the fast, and then your tagline, which I can't remember. I think we all butchered that tonight, but like I was picturing duct tape and like red green is what I was picturing.
Well, it's no. So Jerm laughs, but Ryan, you're actually pretty spot on, right? So when I originally started the channel, it was all just random how-to shit that was presented as fast as possible, right? And the very first video that I ever uploaded to that channel, anyway, it's like my fourth channel. But the very first video was how to install Home Assistant in 3 minutes, right? And then I had how to change a light switch and how to change an outlet and how to make a pizza and how to clean a beef tenderloin, right? Remove the silver skin, portion it, all that kind of shit. It was just all this random, how to do X, right? And I uploaded a bunch of it, and like nobody watched any of it, and so I gave up. And 6 months later, I came back to the channel and looked at it, and the how to install Home Assistant in 3 minutes had gotten like 50,000 views, and everything else combined had gotten like 1,500. And so I was like, okay, I guess that's what the channel's about. It's about smart home shit. And I've tried to change the name of the channel over the years, and just haven't come up with anything better. So
I think it fits. I think it's good. One of my favorite things about when I go to your house, Jeff, and I would like to implement this somehow, some way in my place, but your Wi-Fi password, one of the coolest things out there. So, you go like, Ryan, I come over to your house, I automatically reconnect your Wi-Fi because you haven't changed your password for your Wi-Fi router in 5 years, right? You go over to Jeff's house, his Wi-Fi password is different every day, and he has no idea what it is. So when you ask him, he says, I don't know. There's a QR code on the tablet that's mounted to the wall in the kitchen, and you scan it with your Wi-Fi, and it connects you, and it changes. What does it change at midnight every day?
2 a.m. Yep.
2 a.m. every day.
And I see E. Walter asking what valve I used.
Yeah.
The valve that I used to shut off the water main is actually made by a company called Zooz, Z-O-O-Z. It is the most powerful water shut off or water turn on valve that's currently on the market. It will break your thumb if you're holding on to it trying to stop it. It's no joke. So that's the one that I use because my house was built in 1986 and the plumbing is all still original. So it's rather stiff of a valve. So
there you go. All right. Well, everybody, I appreciate you coming in as always. Guys, remember to, on the way out, hit that thumb, hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed. Tune back in next week. What do we got next week? We got Nate from BBS Live and Megan from Whiskey Care on Wednesday. And then we have Doug from Single Malt Frontier, also of Three Guys, One Grain, versus a newcomer next to the show this year. I'm not even sure what his actual name is, but Sev, everybody calls him. So we're just going to call him Sev. And yeah, so we got some good shows next week. Wednesday, Thursday. Guys, I thank you for joining. I do it for you. It's fun.
Thank you.
Chat was fun tonight. Arguments about hot dish and casserole or soda and pop, bubbler and fountain, whatever it may be. But Jeff,
Don't
you
forget
did great.
time.
Ryan, you didn't do as great as you usually do, but congratulations anyways, you won.
Yeah, take it.
So Ryan, that means you will be where are we at here? Thursday. 2-4 is your next show.
Okay.
So all right, guys. Until next week. Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers, everybody.